We have all been scammed. Not by Riot, even though there is a lot we can say there. No, we got scammed by leakers. Let this be a lesson to all of you. So, a new day, a new PvE cycle, a new patch, and with it, we got the last wave of the Spirit Blossom skins. Not only does this mean that we should be getting the Xinjiao and Yunara minigame now, but it also means that the moment everyone's been waiting for has arrived. Because you see, since the beginning of the Spirit Blossom season, there have been strange leaks floating around. There was a word that Riot was working on a super secret fan service skin line. It would be the first of its kind. A skin line purely dedicated to catering towards League's, perhaps more adult audience. I know we don't have that kind of audience with all the swearing that's happening, but it certainly wouldn't be a skin line for kids. What's more, the theme of the skin line would be Spa Day. More specifically, it would be the Asian bathhouses where people go take a dip totally naked. With the legendary skin of this skin line being none other than Ahri. Of course, this set off alarms everywhere. Riot is doing it, they are actually doing it. The memes were real. Riot was about to release a sexy Ahri skin because they need to financially recover. And so ever since these leaks started, the world of League of Legends was never the same. People were actually actively looking forward to the day this skin would come out. Their wallets would shake, their imagination would throb. And the quotes of the leakers all but supported it. With the most infamous one saying, "Ahri is wearing a towel. Just a towel. No, I am not kidding." Oh, with these words, half-naked Ahri was all but confirmed. And so yesterday, when Riot finally revealed the missing skin line, people were met with disappointment. Not because the skins would be bad. They are actually quite good, we'll dive into them in a moment. It's just that most of the simpler League audience really expected to see a half-naked Ahri. Which, as you can see, is not exactly what happened. But that is where some people couldn't control themselves, arguing that, "Can't you see that she's completely naked? She only has a towel. Ooh, look at me, I'm completely naked under here." So yes, I see your point. Please calm down. Now, before we dive deeper into the skins themselves, there is one crucial point we have to bring up. It is the fact that her wearing a towel is no different from her wearing a dress. In fact, that's not even the most revealing skin Ahri has. Have you seen Elderwood Ahri? But more importantly, since people are confused about the skins now, it should be a good idea to ask the question, whose fault is it? Well, honestly, I have no idea what kind of information the leakers got. Like, I'm not sure if sacrificing credibility was worth clickbaiting Towel Ahri as a half-naked Ahri. But also, as a message to all the people who wanted that skin, what did you expect? We're talking about a game that took away Graves' cigar and they tried making Gragas not drunk. Did you really think they would risk Ahri in a bikini? We're not 2XKO. But lastly, there is one more thing that became absolutely hilarious. Out of all the skins that got revealed, it seems like Ahri is actually the least revealing one. And so now, let's go through the skins. Since we started with Ahri, we might as well start here. So, Spirit Blossom Springs Ahri is the legendary skin of this skin line. And such, it does actually have new animations. At first sight, you might miss some of them in the preview, but her running animations are quite cheerful. All of her emotes are quite comical. That's because in this skin, Ahri is all about taking care of her duck, and the duck has a knife. Also, it is using the cool reflection tech for the pools below her, so you can technically see under her towel. Then, when it comes to her abilities, her Q is amazing. She throws out the duck, and the duck is quite massive. This is because the new Q indicator is actually big too, so now the VFX just fills out the entire space. Though it could be just bugged out, but I think it's intentional. Her W throws oranges at her enemies. At least I think that's oranges, I don't think that's ducks. is it? While her E is a classic heart that's flying out in a foam. But what's awesome is the animation on Ahri, because the duck is also helping blow out the kiss. Lastly, her ultimate really got the visual upgrade. While it is up, her towel actually glows. There are all kinds of watery effects around her, and her tails also swirl around as if they were underwater. In fact, I think Riot really nailed the feeling of movement in water here. And so altogether, yeah, this is a good legendary skin. Now sure, some people will be mad because it is not as revealing as they expected. Some people might be mad because it is quite simplistic. But I would argue that the watery effects on the skin are really good, especially with the watery tails. But of course, if you visited the internet today, you would know that Ahri mains are also mad because this is not the only skin that Ahri got. Because there is also the mythic variant. So, the After Hours Spirit Blossom Springs Ahri skin, which is gonna be quite a long name for the loading screen, is the upgraded chroma version of that skin. Now, while the combat animations on Ahri are the same, all the emotes are different, which also includes the home guard and the recall. But more importantly, the new color theme just makes everything gorgeous. The ducks were suddenly shifted towards koi fish. Her Q is now stunningly good. Those VFX artists went crazy. Her W calls out more fishies, which now suddenly feels kinda like Nami. Her E became a more classic charm. And her ultimate now really morphs her into a spectacle. This is the really cool part. So, what's the catch then? Well, because it is a mythic variant, this is the $200 gacha skin, which is where everything takes a funny turn. Have you seen the splash art? Yeah, this is where for the first time I can really feel this is a fan service skin line. You can undeniably see what Riot did there. My issue is, people are way too excited about this. I mean, it's just a picture. As a reminder, splash art is literally an ad for the skin. Its only purpose is to pop up in the store to sell you the skin. You won't even see this in the game. So what does the appearance of the art here matter? The only place you'll be seeing this is on the loading screen for like 10 seconds. And so it's funny to see that people freak out about the splash art, but then if you go back to the in-game model, while the art is revealing, in-game it is as if she literally had a dress. This is quite exactly the meme of the McDonald's art versus reality. How did we get here? Now, the fact that this is a $200 skin actually has another funny part that is funny only because it is actually sad. Like, we are not escaping the gacha hole. But Ahri's situation specifically is interesting, because I thought she was still getting a skin every other season, just like someone like Lux. But apparently the last normal skin she got was in 2023 with the snow skin. Because after that, she got the $500 faker skin, and now she's getting a legendary and a $200 version of it. So yes, Ahri mains got into quite an interesting situation. I mean, at least we can say that these skins are good. If you don't like them, sure, they may not be part of everyone's taste, but there is actually quality here. But now I tease that Ahri is not the most naked skin in here, so let's talk about the other skins too. The one skin that might get people a bit disappointed is Aphelios. I mean, because it's a spa skin, it is literally just a guy in his shorts about to take a bath. Now, the colors of the weapons are nice. The watery VFX are really good too. But it's kinda funny how this half-naked guy just pulls out deadly weapons to go after you. In a similar place, we also have Set. Now, in Set's case, I really like how the mist of the spring is mimicking the fur on his shoulders. Also, when he's punching people, there is water splashing around. All of his spells also do the same thing. There is also a hidden capybara in his W. But again, it is a half-naked Set. So for the most case, it is kinda just Set. Now, while all the attention went to Ahri, perhaps it should have gone to Sona. Because she got the most potential. And unfortunately it missed. But that only happened for one sad reason, and that's because Oh god, Sona's model is old! You can see how her old animations are dragging her down so much. She kinda looks like a robot when she moves. Outside of that, the spell effects are nice, though I would appreciate some more watery effects around the aura. But more importantly, Riot, please just activate the flowing of the water permanently. Currently it only pops up during her recall, and that is such a big difference. The entire skin actually starts looking like a legendary with the flowing water. So please, Riot, I know you can do it. Just let it flow. After this we get to Teemo, whom a lot of people dubbed Labubu, or whatever one of those things are. Hey, it's a monkey that's taking a bath. Now, to be fair, it is a cool skin, but outside of the mushrooms, Teemo was always simplistic. And so here, the mushrooms are buckets with some bubbles that pop when you step on them. And that's it for him. So lastly, there is also Volibear. Now, Volibear is what we in the business call furry thirst trap. Just look at the splash art. They knew what they were doing. Anyway, it's a cool bathing Volibear who splashes water. Here I kinda like the ancient Asian sound effects that are around him. It really makes it feel like he's a god that's taking a bath. The lightnings are also watery chains now. When he's dashing, he is dashing through mist. And overall, this skin is about the vapor from the spa. And that's all we got on the new skins. So, what did we learn today? It seems like Riot is trying to walk the edge, and for some people it is definitely not enough. Well, in truth, I am pretty sure people will buy this skin a lot. But that's not because it will be catering towards the adult audience, as the leakers said, but it's more because that skin actually does look good. And there is enough whales who just will dish out that $200. I mean, look, people are doing that for horses. You think Ahri is not enough? And so since it is guaranteed that this will sell, the next time the leakers get information that Riot is working on another fan service skin line, just please don't tell us there is gonna be a half-naked Zed when it's gonna be a skin for Zed in a changing room putting on a tuxedo.